Okay, so I recently had been having a conversation with somebody about, my job and everything. And, we all kind of lament our jobs at times, but I am so grateful for gainful employment and the things that come with it. One, benefits. Two, the ability to save long term in the form of a 401k. And as I was speaking about these things, this person who doesn't have these things, full-time job, any of that, kind of talked it down, saying, if you're, I talk about working for generational wealth so I can set my children up so they don't have to maybe, they may not be set for their lives and my grandchildren's lives and things like that, but it can at least make things easier for them. And this person kind of talked it down, saying that you are your generational wealth. You can get out of that job and, go and earn, by doing this, and that, and pursuing your dreams. And I understand all of that, and it sounds very, very seminar-esque, very TED Talk-ish, and I'm not bashing the people who say those things or put those things out there, but there is just the reality that the world needs ditch diggers too, and there's a lot of ditch diggers who have done better for their families than the people who decided to just scrap it all and chase something down. Because the people that you see giving a lot of these seminars and talking about how they, succeeded and things like that, they had things possibly in their arsenal that the ditch digger doesn't. It could be a higher level of education, the opportunity to have gotten that education. A lot of things can fall into place when it comes to that. So again, I'm not bashing anybody who has those levels or has those aspirations. But what I know that I recognize for myself is that while I can aspire to say pursue my training brand and things like that, it takes money to start those things. The house that I have, that I own, it took money to get into that. It didn't take just a dream. It didn't take things to put in place that might have taken longer than I needed to, than in comparison to chasing down, a particular dream or a job that I wanted to do. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Car almost sideswiped me. So I say all of that to say, after almost getting hit on the freeway, that it's okay when you have the ability to say, like, this is what I want to do, these are the pursuits that I want to have in life. But really be careful when you start cautioning or advising other people to follow your path. We all have our own path, we all have our own journey, and where we've come from, and this person didn't know too much of my backstory, where we come from also shapes where we have aligned ourselves to be as far as the workforce. So I take a different stance. My role as a parent, first and foremost, is to make sure that they are provided for. This person has children and is still kind of chasing other things, and that's fine. But for me, I've chased those things as well. They didn't work the way that I wanted them to. It doesn't mean I've quit on them, but it means that I know that there's a twofold. There's a duality to this that says you can work a regular job, be okay, and earn what you need to in order to help kickstart those other things. And it's not for everybody, just like chasing dream jobs is not for everybody. So I understand that we just see things differently that way. And the irony to it all, as I kind of fade out, the irony to it all is, in the last 3 weeks, as we've talked, they've been putting in resumes for regular jobs. There's something to be said for a regular job. And I applaud that part of their spirit to say, I can put some of this aside and actually look, for an actual job, because it is necessary. There are just base things that we need if we haven't been passed down generational wealth, or we don't have those aids. where that sort of thing is concerned. So it's tough sometimes having to put your pride aside or feel like you're giving up on your dreams, but you can dream different dreams, or you can have those dreams at different times be realized. I'm at my job right now. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. And I almost hit a guy on a motorcycle who was coming the wrong way.